Colton Gardner on pole here with a 30.1 so far. As we are, I have to step away here for a minute because for some reason the resolution is not correct in iRacing, and that's gonna be messed up the entire race. We're gonna do our best to fix this quick. Everything should be fixed now once we get back in here. So sorry for that, everybody. For some reason, the resolution got messed up on my triples, and it reverted it back to 1920 by 1080. So it was trying to fit all three sides of my screen onto one. So hopefully this fixes the issue as we get back to qualifying. Okay, everything should be fixed. Luckily. Let's bring it back here as soon as we can. Alright, so we apologize for not showing any qualifying there, but the issue should be fixed, and Colton Gardner, as Colton Gardner takes pole position in the number 40. So once again, I apologize for that, but let's get into the race tonight. So coming into tonight, Dawson Buchanan winning every oval race so far this season, has about a 34-point gap to Hunter Hughes in second. Hunter Hughes will be starting in 8th tonight. And then Colton Gardner Dawson Buchanan is in the lead, as he has won all oval races so far. He's starting 4th tonight. Hunter Hughes is 2nd, and then Colton Gardner, who's starting on pole, is 3rd. Sorry, I got that mixed up. And then Garrett Jernigan is in 4th, only 3 points behind Gardner. Jernigan will be starting in 2nd for tonight. Take a look at the team standings. JM Motorsports with a 26-point lead over Smoky Mountain Racing, and then FR Racing with 291 points. About 40 behind Smoky Mountain Racing, and then FTP Racing in 4th at 200. For tonight, we are at Nashville Superspeedway as the cars start rolling off here for the pace laps. located in Lebanon, Tennessee, opened in 2001, 1.3 miles. And for our rules, 10 race season, races are run in approximately 45 minutes. Competition caution around 50% distance. It's the only caution, and we use a NASCAR style point system. And the competition caution for tonight is at lap 35. And then one more thing, we had some penalties from last race. Protest was filed against number 5 of Lane Snow. And actually, we'll go over those later because we're getting ready to take the green flag here. So once again, sorry for that start. We had to fix the issue. For some reason, my resolution was messed up. However, we're green here in Nashville. Colton Gardner pulls out to a few car lengths in the lead with Jarnigan behind him. Behind them, now we got a battle for second. That's Dawson Buchanan. Number 4 is we got a wreck. Big wreck here in the back. Oh, let's see who that was. See what happened here. Looks like it was a 27 car, I think. Yes, it was. It was 27 of Nicholas Warboy. One of the cars involved got loose there. Ended up saving it and then overcorrecting. Coming up in front of the 32. 32 of Garrett Jarnigan. That's going to put both of them way in the back here as DJ Fluck was also involved in that. See what happened to him. Fluck avoided one and then he clipped the 32 there, Jarnigan. So that's going to put DJ Fluck into the pits as well. See him sitting in there. However, back to the track, Colton Gardner with half a second gap over Buchanan. Who's in second? Buchanan looking for another oval win. His 4th, I believe, of the season. I think I said 3 in the pre-race, but it is 4. We've had 5 races so far and he's won all but the road course. Closing that gap though, and Colton Gardner quickly. Down to about 0.2 of a second. And he keeps closing. Yeah, right on his bumper now. Gardner started from 4th. Right there, looking to take away the lead and extend his points lead over Hunter Hughes and Colton Gardner. Colton Gardner is in 3rd. And the points, there goes Buchanan. He's going to look to the inside of the number 4 M&M's Chevy. And he's going to clear for the lead. We'll see if he's able to start pulling away there. We got a bit of a battle for 4th. Jack Smalin is this lead. The battle for the lead actually is not over yet. Gardner's not going away. Now the gap increases a little bit to about 2.5 of a second. Back to our battle for 4th here. Jack Smalin currently holding the position over Mark Vicars. That's by about 0.2. There behind them, we've got John Miles in the number 54 trying to hold off Lucas Ponarelli. Ponarelli with a penalty last week as he's going to go to the high side on John Miles. Pontarelli with a penalty last week put him out of contention for the race. So he actually came and joined me in the commentary booth. So the inside of Pontarelli goes Brian McKinney, and he's going to take away 7th. Pontarelli trying to run the high side, not really working for him. And he's going to tuck in right behind the 8 of Brian McKinney. Now, if we take a minute to go over the penalties from last week, the number 5 of Lane Snow involved in an incident on lap 8 of last week's race at Indianapolis. 5 mid in post-race. In his post-race interview that he was checking telemetry and didn't realize he was closer to the car, resulting in turning the number 3 and causing a multi-car accident. And the competition committee cited reckless driving as a result. And as a result, the number 5 must set out qualification and start in the back of the field. So we see he did start in the back, and he's made his way up to 10th. As there he is in the number 5 car, making a pass there. Now for 9th, actually. Now going to the inside of Pontarelli. Actually, that is for 9th. Bill Muffeld right ahead of him. And that'll be for 8th. Buchanan's lead over Colton Gardner still staying around 0.2 of a second. See if Gardner's able to close before the competition caution at lap 35 and steal the stage one away from him. Wayne Snow in the 5 making the pass on Bill Muffeld. Puts him from 17th to 8th. Still looking to make up some more positions here. We got 20 laps to go in stage number 1. Gardner is starting to close the gap here, actually, on Buchanan with a race lead. As he looks almost to the high side there. He's going to back out and tuck in right behind him. Going to go all the way down to the apron, coming across start-finish. Looks for a bit of a run here. Not really able to make anything of it. Now he's going to look high. Colton Gardner trying to take the lead back from Buchanan. But again, he can't do anything with it. Lane Snow making his way around Brian McKinney. Puts him up in 7th. getting back to the battle for this battle for the lead here. Buchanan doing a pretty good job holding him off as we approach the 20-lap mark of this race. It's a week 6 race from Nashville Superspeedway, which after tonight, that leaves just 4 races to go. This means we're just a bit over halfway through this season. Buchanan's lead staying pretty steady. Got a little bit of a battle for 7th going on here. Lane Snow made the pass on Brian McKinney. McKinney looking to take it back. Really loose there. Out of turn 4. Looks like Lane Snow actually just pulling away here with this lead. Or not with his lead, with pulling away from Brian McKinney. Now got his eyes set on the 54 of John Miles. That would be for 6th. Lane Snow seems to be proving early that he's got one of the best cars here tonight. Making up 10 positions already in the first 23 laps of this race. And looking for another one. And John Miles, unfortunately for him, that will probably be the final spot he can make up before the end of the stage, as the gap ahead to the next car is about 3 seconds. Take a look at our top 3 in the race, also our top 3 in the championship. Hunter Hughes actually pretty far back there, out of frame. The first 2 cars in this battle for the lead. Buchanan is seeming to pull away a little bit. We got 10 laps to go now in this stage. Lane Snow falls to about a second behind John Miles here, and about a second ahead of Brian McKinney, who's behind him in P8. As you can see the gap there between John Miles in 6th and Brian McKinney in 8th. Gardner is now fallen but a second back of Dawson Buchanan for the race lead. There is a lap car there. Just went up into the wall. I believe that's Christopher Fuge. Number 68. Yeah. What is the 68 there? As we do have just 5 laps to go in stage number 1. On this week's episode of iRacing's Garage Talk, join Erik Richardson and DJ Fluck as they discuss the week in motorsports. The duo discuss the end of the 2024 IndyCar season, feedback from a promoter saying IndyCar needs to make a major investment in marketing, and Erik discusses his opinions on fast food. Download iRacing's Garage Talk wherever you download your favorite podcasts, or watch right here on Stadium Scene TV at the conclusion of today's race. Just 3 laps to go. In stage 1. Kaden with a comfortable lead. After starting from 4th, does look like he will win this stage. And increase his gap in the championship. As he comes across the line here, long turn. Onto the backstretch, and then he'll be coming across the line to end the first stage. Out of turn 4 into the trioval. Dawson Buchanan will win stage number 1. So Dawson Buchanan, your stage 1 winner. Colton Gardner in 2nd. Hunter Hughes finishing 3rd. Jax Malin in 4th. Mark Vicars 5th. John Miles 6th. Lane Snow 7. Brian McKinney 8. Kaden Silva in 9th. Jeremy Clemens 10. And that rounds up your top 10 from tonight. As we head to pit lane here. A fresh set of tires. Cannon's going to hold his lead out of the pits. Colton Gardner coming out second, and then Hunter Hughes in third. We'll talk here. I'd like to talk to Lane Snow after has come up through the field. He'll be resetting in 8th. I believe he is in here. Yes, he is. Let's have a word with Lane. Lane, you got me?
Yes, sir, we got you.
Alright, Lane, you started end of the field from that penalty from last week. Made your way up to 8th. How's your car feeling, and what do you think or just how are you feeling here for the second stage?
It feels good, you know. J Motorsports brought us a fast number 5 air tractor Chevrolet, and 40-lap run's going to be tough on these tires, but we're going to try to manage it. Hopefully, be happy to come out where we're at right now.
All right, Lane, thank you, and good luck in stage 2.
Yes, sir, lady boys.
So it was Lane Snow making up, I believe, 10 positions there in stage 1. Actually, he'll be restarting 7th. Start the second stage. Colton Gardner will be restarting in 2nd. The custodian from East Henderson High School in the number 40. Why is the number 40, you might ask? Well, it's because it's a number that's been in his family for years, and he played basketball with the number 40 while he was growing up. His proudest iRacing moment was when he won his first Wednesday Night Dash Championship. All-time favorite drivers: Dale Jr., Chase Elliott, and Ryan Blaney. His favorite series to watch, NASCAR Cup Series, and his favorite track is Bristol. That's Colton Gardner for you, restarting 2nd here to begin this stage. His car pulls off. Dawson Buchanan's going to lead the field back to green. Green flag in the air. Pretty good jump there by Dawson Buchanan. Colton Gardner starting on the low side in 3rd. He's going to look to the inside of Colton Gardner. Hunter Hughes then starting on the inside looking to go around Colton Gardner, and he's able to clear out of turn 2. Gardner goes back to the inside, and so does the number 9 of Jax Malin. He's going to be forced out wide though. Hughes fighting back on the high side around the number 40 of Gardner. Down behind him is the number 9 of Jax Malin, as this has allowed Dawson Buchanan to pull out to about 1.2 seconds of a lead over the rest of the pack. And Gardner's able to finally clear and get some clean air. A little bit of room over Hunter Hughes. Going to be really tough here for the rest of this pack to catch back up here to Buchanan. Buchanan looking for another win. This will be his 5th win of the season. All have came on ovals. So he's won every race with the exception of Circuit of the Americas. I believe that will be 3. Looking to continue that trend here tonight. And looking good to do so as of right now. We take a look back here to the number 5, Elaine Snow. He restarted 7th, started the race 10th, made his way up to 7th in stage 1. Looking to get back around Brian McKinney just like he did in the first stage. However, now it is for 6th. When he did it before, I think it was for 7th. Gonna look to the inside, doesn't really have much right there. Now he's gonna tuck in behind him on the back stretch, looks to the inside in turn 3. Can't clear. Nicholas Warboy in the 27 behind them. He's a lap down, however. Going around the outside at Lane Snow. So again, not for position, but does get between those two, making the gap a little bit bigger. Behind Lane Snow is the number 54 of John Miles and the 31 of Vinny Silva. Vinny Silva looking for a pass here. Lane Snow catching back up to Brian McKinney. It's Chris Few just looks to go around and unlock himself from another car. Colton Gardner takes the gap down from about a second to 7/10 of a second for the lead. Now down to about 5/10, about half a second. With 25 laps to go. Slowly chipping away at that gap. Now down to about 4/10. So as the battle for the lead starts shaping up, Lane Snow closing the gap on McKinney again. Gardner's now falling back a few tenths from Buchanan. Back close at a half a second. Lane Snow right on the bumper of Brian McKinney here. He's going to look to the inside. Side-by-side entering 4. Lane Snow still low. Gonna look to the inside here again into 1. But McKinney's able to clear him and keep that 6th spot. There's few just trying to get around Mark Vicars in the 84. That could allow 2 behind him with Lane Snow and Brian McKinney to catch up, depending on if he holds him up or not. Behind them, Vinny Silva. 0.2 of a second behind John Miles. That's for 8th. Miles pulling away a little bit from him. Now Vinny Silva with a bit of a run. That gap is about 0.2 of a second. Colton Gardner is now fallen back about 0.7 behind. Leading now about a second. Lane Snow's fallen back also about 0.8 from McKinney. Ahead of them though, Brian McKinney caught up to Mark Vicars. This is going to be for 5th. Vicars currently holds the spot as we got 15 laps to go. The outside goes McKinney. More momentum here onto the backstretch. He's able to clear. Almost clears, but actually the 84 Vicars looking back to the inside. Now McKinney's able to clear. Here's Lane Snow behind them with the number 5 car. Now he's going to look for a pass from that 84 of Vicars. Looks like he's staying back in turn 4, but now goes to the inside after Vicars goes way high. Down Lane Snow up into 6th. Looking for one more position here on Brian McKinney, which will put him from last into a top 5 position. Lane Snow, end of the wall there. That's gonna ruin his chance of top 5. That puts him back to 7th. See what happened to him here. Coming out of turn 2, just gets on throttle too early into the wall. Vicars is able to avoid him. Just coming up on 10 laps to go. Hunter Hughes. Actually, we missed that. Hunter Hughes has taken away 2nd from Colton Gardner. If we can try and see how this happened. Here we go. Gardner looks like he just had no grip left. And Hughes just went to the inside coming out of turn 2. So that's going to put Hunter Hughes into 2nd. Drops Gardner back to 3rd. Just 10 laps remaining. Here at Nashville. Buchanan won the first stage. Has led every lap here in the 2nd stage and almost every lap of the season. Besides Coda. It looks like he's going to cruise to his 5th win of the season. Lane Snow has dropped back to 9th after his contact he had. So here comes Jeremy Clemens, the last car in the lead lap. Looking to get around him, he's going to go to the high side. Excuse me, that is actually 13 car. That's Erik Richardson, who's a lap down. lanes. Snow looking to take that 8th spot away from Vinny Silva. Gonna look to the inside, not able to do anything there as we got 4 laps to go. Now 3 laps to go in snow. And so taking a little bit spot. Old Boss Buchanan, 3-second lead here. Just needs to hang on for 2 laps. White flag is in the air here. It's Dawson Buchanan. Comes across the start finish. He will win at Nashville. Winning once again here in the Wednesday Night Dash for the 5th time this season. Hunter Hughes finishing behind him in 2nd. There you go. Final results: Dawson Buchanan with the win, Hunter Hughes 2nd, Colton Gardner in 3rd, Jax Malin 4th, Brian McKinney 5th, Vicars 6th, John Miles 7, Lane Snow 8th, Vinny Silva 9, Jeremy Clemens in 10, Lucas Ponarelli 11, Chris Fuge 12, Nicholas Warboy 13, Erik Richardson in 14. Yeah, Erik Richardson 14, Garrett Jarnigan 15, Bill Muffeld 16, and DJ Fluck finishing in 17th as we'll wait here. For them to join me. Alright, everybody is in here, so we're gonna start with Colton Gardner. Yeah, Colton's in here. Colton, congrats on 3rd place tonight. How do you think your car was, and What was your strategy coming in tonight, and what do you think you could have done better?
Save tires better. Car was good. Operator, not as good. So, but all I can keep doing is try and get better at this car and hope to BP1 next week.
All right, and then going into next week, have you done any practice yet, or what are you expecting?
I've had a little bit. Raced at Iowa in another league I'm in, and hopefully racing in that is gonna help pay off to bring a solid result for that race.
All right, Colton, thank you, and congrats on the podium.
Alrighty, thank you.
Hunter Hughes finishing in second. Hunter, I think you started third there to begin the second stage. Made your way around Colton there near the end. What was your strategy coming into tonight, and how did everything play out for you?
I mean, just to be consistent, on the Monday practice, I could kind of tell that I had some pretty good long run speed. I was a little worried at the beginning because I qualified 8th and I wasn't really ready for that. The track felt different from the practice to the qualifying, so I lost like 2 or 3 tenths in between the sessions. And then it was kind of crazy there on lap 1, and I was able to get to third again. But I could tell that Dawson and Colton were just running away with it. Like they were almost 4 seconds ahead of everybody else, and then I was slowly able to claw that gap back towards the end of the first stage. And then started the second stage. I got a good jump. I realized that you could start in first gear. It's a little risky to do that at certain tracks, but here it was pretty comfortable to start in first. So I did that. I was able to get the jump on Colton, and then I was worried I was going to get freight trained, but able to make it stick. And then from there on, I kind of just I just kind of went into saving tires mode, and I let the 2 leaders just kind of run away again. And then as the run went on, I was able to catch my teammate Colton and get around him. But yeah, still pretty good day. And yeah, on to next week.
All right, Hunter, thank you, and congrats on P2.
Thank you.
And Dawson Buchanan, I think we've spoken to him every time this year so far. Dawson, with your, 5th win of the season?
I think so, yeah.
He's won every oval so far. I mean, I don't know, what do you keep doing every week to be able to keep winning these races?
Well, I think, it comes down to, tire wear and just the car itself. The car it just suits my driving style better than really anything else. And, just being able to go out there and know that, you have that confidence built up over a few races, and then it becomes easy after that,
And then tonight, you're able to pull away from the rest of the pack there. Led basically the entire race besides stage 1 where you're making way up to the lead. What was your, I guess kind of going off the last question, what was your strategy for tonight's race?
I knew it was going to be another one of them, tire saving races, and with the speeds the way that they were, and I guess maybe the concrete too, just saving the right front because it'll burn off so fast and get super tight. But just overall, a great day for this M&M's Chevy for Jam Motorsports, and even all my teammates. I think we all finished top 8. So Jax came in with a 4th place there too to help with the team standing. So just a great day for everybody, and just super happy and super excited.
All right, Dawson, congratulations on another win.
Thank you.
And good luck next week. So there was your podium for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to tonight's race from Nashville. Next week, we head to, I'll pull this up here, next week, we head to Iowa on October 2nd, and that starts the first of the last 4 races here. There's only 4 races left to go, so once again, thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.